Hello, it's HQ Trivia's World Cup Special number 4. 4 matches to go. We're into the KO, and it's coming home, lads. It's coming home. I'm Beric Livingstone, your totally unbiased presenter. And yeah, some people say it could go either way. I say the only way I'm seeing a Colombian Cup is if it's a coffee. I say our boys are going to clean up on the pitch like the Japanese leaving a dressing room. I say shortly before 9 p.m, you're going to see a team of Colombians giving it Señorita Vanjie. But on to the business at hand, or rather, at foot. This is a footy-themed game, the usual format with £4,000 on the table to win. So if you know your football, you could thrive. And if you don't, have a go. It's multiple choice, for goodness sake. Okay, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get down to the matter. I'm booting you. Q1. Which feature would you not find on a pair of football boots? Studs, dentures, laces. Play that booty for a chance of some booty. Well, despite being felled by the lightest of breezes, footballers wear studs to stop them falling over. Better at gnashing than smashing, it's dentures. Dentures the right answer, and toothy grins for 110,000 of you. The earliest known football boots were made for Henry VIII, who headed crosses like he beheaded wives. Q2. Which of these is a former name of the FIFA World Cup trophy? Maradona jug, Pelé pitcher, Jules Rimet cup. A trophy Q so early in the game. 3 legends of the World Cup, but who had the original trophy named after him? Pants on the pitch, but presidential off it. It's the Jules Rimet Cup. Yes, Jules Rimet, president of FIFA for 33 years, also won a Croix de Guerre in the First World War. 92,332 if you got it right. Lost a few of you there, thought we might, but that's the way it goes. He may have borrowed the trophy in 1966, but Brazil got to keep it permanently in 1970. Okay, so we're shouting out to our boys on the England team, because they play HQ, of course they do. And every time they play in the World Cup, we're running a special show with an increasing prize, so come on, lads! Hi also to Ben, Becca and Drake the kitten, to Martin and Paul Story, who are loads of fun, to Glenn and Brian the dog, and to G-Dog, to all of you. Good luck. Here's Q3. What did Roy Keane famously criticise his club's fans for eating? Haribo sweets, Cornish pasties, prawn sandwiches. He was keen on eating, but what was he not keen on? He's a man who dominated the midfield, but it seems he also dished out dietary advice. Too posh for a pasty, it was prawn sandwiches. Of course it was. Prawn sandwiches. Ooh, just 46,020 if you got that right. We lost half of you there. I thought you might all get that. The famous prawn sandwich comment. Lost a lot of you to Cornish pasties. Good boy, my darlings. Good boy. Roy laid into the prawn sandwich brigade. United fans who preferred to sit in executive boxes than be part of the action. All right, 46,000 of you making it through to Q4. Here it comes. Which 2 countries competed in the 2014 World Cup final? Brazil, Germany, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, Argentina. The 2 for Q4. Which was it? What a difference 4 years makes. From competing in the final to wishing they'd just stayed at home. It's Germany, Argentina. Germany, Argentina, 34,720 if you got it right. It was Germany who pasted Brazil 7-1 in the semis, and that was the famous match, of course. But you weren't thrown by that, so well done. The South Americans will have to wait till 2022 to get their revenge. Q5. What kind of creature was World Cup Willie, the mascot for the 1966 tournament? Dog, phoenix, lion. Ah yes, different days. The World Cup Willie was a different object back then. It was the World Cup's first ever mascot. But which species was he representing? Matching the 3 that we have on our shirts, Willie was a lion. It was a lion, and 23,980 of you roaring to victory. Some of you thought it was a dog. Sorry, but you have to woof away. The 66 tournament was hosted and won by England. Don't know if anyone remembers that. Yet Willie chose to wear a Union Jack-themed kit instead. Well, I'm all about the unity here, so I don't mind. Now, Q6. Which of these England players did not miss a penalty in the 1990 World Cup semi-final shootout? Stuart Pearce, David Platt, Chris Waddle. No points if you miss a penalty here. We're laughing at the Germans now, but it was the other way round in 1990. Yes, sad times. Losing the shootout but keeping his nerve, it was David Platt. David Platt who didn't miss a penalty. Yes, 15,519 if you got that right. We lost about just under 10,000. Waddle and Pearce missed their penalties, sending West Germany to the final instead of back home where they belong. Q7. Who is the only current England World Cup squad member to have played for a mainland European club? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Eric Dyer, Fabian Delph. Not to have played. Yes, to have played for a mainland European club. We're not exporting very many players at the moment. Which one is it? They'll all be wearing an England shirt later, but who also grew up under a Portuguese flag? Fingers crossed he plays better than his name sounds because it's Eric Dyer. Diabolically right were 11,950 of you, yes, and just 4,000 of you eliminated, so you all pretty much got that. Dyer came through the youth ranks at Sporting CP before making his senior debut in 2012. Okay, Q8. Who famously said, when they don't score, they hardly ever win? Robbie Savage, Mark Lawrenson, Michael Owen. What a quote. What a quote. Who said it? Footballers are often seen as stupid. Don't know why, but who gave substance to the stereotype with this howler? Seeing the positive side of a 0-0 draw, it's Michael Owen. Yes, I wonder why he said that. 9,091 of you remembered it. Well done. Owen was a legend on the pitch, but is also becoming one off it, with bizarre statements like this. Q9. What was the only team not to concede a goal in the group stage of the 2018 World Cup? Croatia, Uruguay, France. Cast your mind back, but not very far. Three teams who've been having a whale of a time, but who bagged a hat-trick of clean sheets. Looking to lift the trophy for the first time since 1950, it's Uruguay. And you're a winner if you got that right. 6,395 if you remembered. Good. The rest of you, your memories are like goldfish and you'll have to swim away. Sorry. France and Croatia's sheets were still in pretty good shape, conceding just one goal each, but they did not get the clean sweep. Okay, Q10. For which of these clubs has Colombia's all-time top goal scorer not played? Monaco, Chelsea, Barcelona. For whom has he not played? We're thinking about someone who scored 30 goals for his country. But which club has only been on the receiving end of Radamel Falcao's, Messi's merry men? It's Barcelona. Barcelona, the right answer. Barcelona, 5,954 of you know all about Falcao. He's only bagged one goal in this World Cup, and hopefully that's all he'll be leaving with. Now, the final two Qs. For £4,000, two more to go. Q11. Which is the only English team to have had a Russian manager? Ipswich Town, Hull City, Middlesbrough. We've got to manage your expectations. You've got to get this one right to stay in the game. Russian owners, they're to a penny over here. But who gave Leonid Slutsky a go as their gaffer? The city built to ship goals. It was Hull City. Yes, hulling your way to victory. 4,267 of you got that right. You're all very brainy at this sports stuff. Amazing. Okay, now, Russian resolve at the ready because we're stepping up for the final round. I'm extremely impressed that 4,267 are still in the game. 167 of you used your extra lives to get back in. And you are all competing for that £4,000 prize as we go on to the last Q. Here comes Q12. Which of these former Premier League players scored a hat-trick at the last World Cup in Brazil? Xherdan Shaqiri, Andre Schürrle, Robin van Persie. Three hat-trick heroes, but who scored one against Honduras 4 years ago? Andre Schürrle scored 3 goals in the tournament, but they weren't in the same match. However, hoping to repeat the feat against the Swedes right now, it's Swiss winger Xherdan Shaqiri for the win. And we have, oh my goodness, 1,982 winners today! 1982 winners. That is something quite extraordinary. 1982, quite a good year. Good year for a bit of new romantic, some synth pop, but also a good number. If you started this game, you were one of 100 and something thousand that did. We whittled it down to just about 2,000 of you. Amazing gameplay from Taz Blue, from Digger75, from Joel Morris, from Imran's Ouija. You've all got £2 and 1 pence, which is pretty good going in my book. Congratulations, nice work everyone. Some beautiful gaming framing for our beautiful game. I'm Beric Living on Twitter and Insta at Beric Living. Hit me up and say hi. Let me know if you want to shout or share your World Cup stories, even if you feel like a World Cup widower. We're back this evening. Our next show is at 9 p.m. and we'll be back to our usual variety of questions. We'll probably know all we need to know about the football by then, but there's always more to learn about everything else. I hope you can join us then. For now, from me and from this little guy, goodbye.